Cek sound, cek satu, cek sound, cek satu dua tiga cek. Cek. Cek satu dua cek. 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 Delegate tuang.
Okay, good afternoon, selamat siang, everybody. Okay, so thank you very much for taking your time and thank you for waiting for a while. We are happy to start today's kickoff meeting on Indonesia-Japan Hydrogen and Ammonia Development. My name is Kojo Nakashima. I'm from JICA headquarters Tokyo, or Deputy Director of Southeast Asia Division 1. And today's kickoff meeting, we feel it very important occasion since this is our new program, and we are, how to say, very much keen to start this new initiative considering the importance and urgency to develop the new market for this new energy. So we are happy that today we can physically welcome our colleagues from various ministries and also Pertamina and also PLN colleagues. They are joining very soon. So thank you very much. And one thing as the opening remarks I would like to highlight is that there are 2 points. One point is the JICA's perspective. So JICA, we are providing the support to Indonesia in various ways, covering from the transportation sector or the infrastructure sector or the social sectors and etc. And for over 70 years, JICA provides the energy sector supports in Indonesia, and we provided large amount of ODA loan for the geothermal and hydropower plant and thermal gas and coal previously. But now, of course, we understand the urgency and importance of the energy transition here in Indonesia. And we believe that this new energy, hydrogen and ammonia, will be the key focus for this country to accelerate further for the energy transition. At the same time, we understand that it's not easy way to achieve the market creation for this new energy. And the central issue is about how to fill the gap for the cost and the viability issue. And in that sake, we highly believe that the public and private partnership coordination is the key. And today, we have the main guest, mostly from the ministries and the SOEs, but we would like to have a holistic partnership, of course, including the private parties. So today's our focus is for the public side discussions, but we understand that we will include all the necessary participants. That's my one point from the JICA's perspective. And the second point is from the Japan side view. So Japanese government also, they have a high priority to support and having the partnership with Indonesia. They have the initiative for ASEC, and also the JETP program. And always, even those multilateral energy transition partnership, Indonesia has been always the center of Japanese government initiative. And they always emphasize that Indonesia should be the one who lead energy transition initiative around this region. So we believe that this new program can also become a good input to the Japanese government to raise their attention for this field. So yeah, I would like to share these 2 points to start our today's kickoff meeting. So thank you very much. And I would like to hand over to ESDM colleague for the kickoff and opening remarks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nakashima-san. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat siang, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Good afternoon. So, our colleague Nakashima-san from JICA and all the team from JICA, distinguished colleague from Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, and also distinguished participant from Pertamina, PLN, and related ministries. So we invite Ministry of Industry, Ministry of National Planning, and then Ministry of Transport and BSN also BRIN. Thank you very much for coming to this afternoon meeting. First of all, I would like to apologize because actually our Director General, Ibu Enia, would join with us to open this session, but until now she's currently still on the discussion process with the Vice Minister. So hopefully after the discussion finish with the Vice Minister, she will join us later. Okay. And first of all, I also would like to thank you to JK to continue support to Indonesia, especially to Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources. So this hydrogen and ammonia is one of important part for Indonesia to achieve net zero emission. So this is one of the our strategy to develop hydrogen and ammonia to support energy transition. So last year, these ministries already launched the national hydrogen strategy, and currently we are still on the process and finalization of hydrogen and ammonia roadmap to describe more details regarding the how we can achieve energy transition by optimizing hydrogen and ammonia development. So yeah, I'm very happy that we could start our kickoff meeting today, and hopefully our activities for the future will be going well and give beneficial for everyone. Thank you very much once again for coming to this event, and I will hand over again to Nakashima-san. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. And from now on, we would like to start JICA side's presentation to kick off our meeting. And could you go to this slide? Can everybody see the Zoom screen? Yeah, that one, yes. Thank you very much. So this is the agenda. Also, we printed out today's material, so you can also see from this printed slides. So this is agenda for today. Yes. And so we've just done the opening remarks from JICA and the ESDM MEMR. So from now on, we will have a 20 minutes presentation by JICA to explain about the outline of survey. And following that, we would like to have a 30 minutes Q&A and discussion. And since this is a kickoff, and it's not, in my perspective, too much formal meeting. Rather, we would like to have the open discussion and comments. So any kind of small questions or big questions or comments are welcome here. So all the participants, please raise your hand if you have any comments or feedbacks for our explanation. And following JICA part, we would like to request MEMR to provide a presentation about the updating detailed hydrogen roadmap and also expectation to JICA survey. And also we would like to ask the Pertamina colleague to have a presentation about the proposal about green hydrogen study. And following that, PLN, Pak Ricky is coming on the way. Hopefully he's coming. I just see you. Yeah, thank you. He just arrived. So Pak Ricky will also make a presentation about the proposal. And then we will have discussions among the participants. So this is the timetable for today. So thank you very much. Okay. And for JICA's presentation, we have 3 points. One is background and outline, and second is key concept and focus, and lastly is about the key message and discussion. So let me firstly explain about this background, and then I will ask our consultant team to incubator to explain some. So for this background, for most of the participants already aware, JICA hosted the forum, New Energy Partnership Forum, back in end of May this year. And taking that occasion, we signed MOU with MEMR, BRAIN, and IFE to promote the New Energy Partnership. And within that MOU, we confirmed to start the survey. And this is a survey that we start based on this MOU. And you can see also in the middle that Pertamina and JICA has a new partnership this August. And so far, JICA and directly with Pertamina didn't have a lot of cooperation opportunities, but we believe that we can have more and more cooperation opportunities to develop mutually. So this survey also we are very much happy to welcome your proposal to incorporate into our study. And for PLN, PLN has been a long partner for JICA for more than decades, over several decades. And 2 years ago, 2022, we signed the holistic MOU with PLN to confirm supporting each other for the overall energy transition. So this survey is based on those several MOUs. Thank you. And this is just to explain briefly about the Japanese government classification about the partner countries in terms of new energy. So these are the categorization for the resource importing countries. So as you can see in number 1, that's the comprehensive partner, namely USA, Canada, Norway, Australia. And the second is the traditional stable supplier. It's mostly from the Middle East country. And third is mainly for the African and Latin American country, developing country. And the fourth is the regional partner, many ASEAN partners, of course, including Indonesia and Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand. And the fifth is the other emerging power. And what we would like to emphasize is that, of course, those ASEAN country has been our very important partner in terms of all the aspects, as the business perspective and policy perspective. But from the point of view from Japan, we always have to take into consideration about the other global partners. And for the JICA's perspective, we believe that Indonesia can take the leading role, especially among this regional partner-wise. So Indonesia has the competency and very large potential to develop your new energy potential. So we believe that our new survey initiative can also become a good input to Japanese government to present Indonesia has such an abundant potential for new energy, to have more and more strong partnership with Japanese government. And this is basic information about the survey. So the title of the survey is Data Collection Survey for Promoting Hydrogen Society in Indonesia. And the period is from November last month until February 2026. So 1.5 years nearly initiative. And for JICA side, we from the headquarters and also JICA Indonesian office colleague and consultant team consist of Dream Incubator and Nippon Koei. And simply put it, the goal of the survey is to develop a roadmap for Indonesia-Japan hydrogen partnership. And not only the roadmap, but we also provide the deep dive study to conduct it, namely below items. One is value chain analysis to evaluate promising model cases. And the second is key bottlenecks and potential solutions for market creation. And third is public and private stakeholder engagement. We will explain more in detail about these 3 items later. And this is the TOR of our survey. So we have 3 pillars. The first pillar is about studying the concept and the policies, laws and regulations, and standards for promoting hydrogen society in Indonesia. So we understand that based on the national hydrogen strategy issued last year, now MEMR is finalizing your detailed roadmap, which is expected to be disclosed very soon. So in this survey, we will also conduct a review for your detailed roadmap so that we can find out what's necessary for policy, law, regulation, standards input for that. And the second pillar is about the value chain study. So here in this pillar, we highly expect to have a joint program with PLN colleagues and also Pertamina colleagues to make the analysis for the proposing necessary infrastructure or networks so that we can come up with the promising program that will support the creating the value chain in Indonesia. And the third pillar is the Indonesia-Japan collaboration. So as I said, the overall, we would like to provide the tangible goal to present the roadmap for Indonesia-Japan partnership for promoting hydrogen society. So these are the main three pillars. And also as the output in the fourth pillar, we also would like to come up with what would be the next action for JICA and Japanese government. So we will also consider the new cooperation program. So that's the TOR of the survey. And this is timeline and the benchmark of the survey. So as you can see, so within this year to next March, we would like to develop various analysis, macro level and micro level. And towards the next March to April, we would like to come up with the first draft of Indonesia-Japan new energy roadmap. And we would like to continuously update towards next year end. And in the course of our survey, we would like to arrange several forums and workshops. So the very first workshop, forum, will be next February, hopefully, and middle of next year. And by the end of the survey, we will have the final or the third forum. And also we will arrange a 2 times workshop. And also we will arrange the Japan visit to invite our Indonesian stakeholders to visit to Japan and to see several sites related with new energy and having discussions with Japanese stakeholders. So these are the timeline and benchmarks of the survey. Okay, so next part is the key concept and focus of the survey. So we would like to invite our consultant team, Dream Incubator team, to explain about this part. Thank you.
Yes, before explaining the key concept and focus of the survey, on behalf of the consultant team, let me explain our honor to join this survey. This is Yuriko Yamaguchi from Dream Incubator. And as Mr. Nakashima explained, our consultant team consists of 2 companies. We are Dream Incubator, and then some members of Nippon Korea are joining from online today. So from this slide, our manager, Mr. Yoshihara, will explain the key concept and focus of the survey. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kaori Yoshihara from Dream Incubator. From this slide, I'm going to explain the key concepts and focus point of the survey. Please flip over to the next page. So this is the key concept of the survey. We have 3 key concepts in this survey. First, we will find out low-hanging fruit, which is a meaningful model case for hydrogen society as well. In other words, we will consider model case that can be implemented in a short time. Also, we will consider urgent standards to be developed in Indonesia. Through this process, we will pursue making a survey as a path for implementation, not as continuous feasibility study. Second, we will identify model cases that can be scaled up through financial mobilization, such as grant, concessional financing. Through this process, we will refer to case studies from other countries to clarify the condition under which the model is scalable. Finally, we will consider solutions to address the price gap issue for market creation. As you may understand, the price gap issue is the most significant and difficult item for market creation. And for that purpose, we will consider the regulatory frameworks suitable for Indonesia by benchmarking other countries. After that, we will propose and discuss next JICA and Japan's cooperation. And this slide shows the key focus to be developed through the survey. We are going to focus on 3 points through the survey. The first is, as Mr. Nakashima said, value chain analysis to evaluate promising model cases. We will analyze value chain such as production, supply, and transport and use, vertically and also horizontally. In this analysis, we will evaluate bottleneck from private perspective and focus and priority by each public organization. The goal of this analysis is to find a path and solutions toward larger market impact and scalability by learning from existing projects in both Indonesia and other countries. The second is key bottlenecks and potential solutions for market creation. We will conduct thematic deep dive analysis and discussion. In this analysis, we will identify bottlenecks to be addressed by public side and potential solutions by public and private collaboration. The goal of this analysis is to evaluate the role of public and private stakeholders and propose short to long-term solutions. The third is public and private stakeholder engagement. We are planning to strengthen public and private engagement by conducting 3 large-scale forums, 2 mid-scale workshops. Also, we are planning to conduct 2 Japan visits and Indonesia visits. The goal of these activities is to accelerate the momentum for promoting hydrogen society in Indonesia in the right path. So from this page, I will explain the details of the 3 focuses that I aforementioned in page 10. This slide shows an image of the value chain analysis to evaluate promising model cases. The horizontal axis shows the value chain of hydrogen and ammonia utilization. As for production, we can use several types of new energy such as hydrogen, ammonia, e-methane, and so on. As for supply and transport, there are several ways of transport for each type of new energy. For example, hydrogen can be supplied not only with pipeline, but also trucks and ships. In terms of use of new energy, as you know, there are a lot of applications such as SCV, cargo handling machinery, etc. Besides, there are many place options to use them. Let me explain a bit more detail about our evaluation approach shown in this slide. For the first, we will analyze each item vertically, evaluating from both feasibility and impact perspective. In terms of feasibility, for example, we are going to analyze the bottlenecks for producing hydrogen, ammonia, e-methane from perspective of price, technology, infrastructure, regulatory framework by benchmarking existing global projects. On the other hand, we will also analyze how much impact is there if we can realize each application in each place. Then we will connect each items in these value chain horizontally and find the path to realize promising model cases. A case in point is producing hydrogen with solar power somewhere, transporting it with pipeline, using it as a fuel for SCV in Newcastle. I've explained detail of our approach of evaluation, but in summary, the goal of this analysis is to find a path and solutions towards larger market impact and scalability. So let's go to the second key point. To identify key bottlenecks and potential solutions for market creation, we will conduct thematic deep dive analysis. Now we are planning to discuss about 4 themes. A, price competitiveness and financial program, such as price compensation system and buy and sell market. B, supply chain and infrastructure. How and where to create hydrogen, ammonia hubs for both domestic and international market. C, standards. In this theme, we are going to discuss about international, technical, and safety standards for export. D, technology and knowledge transfer, such as programs for human resource development and technology transfer. The goal of this analysis is to elaborate the role of public and private stakeholders and propose short to long-term solutions for Indonesia. Please go to the next page. To strengthen public and private stakeholder engagement, we are going to have some initiatives. Please see the bottom half of this slide. We are planning to hold 3 types of initiatives: forum in Jakarta, workshop in Jakarta, and visit to Japan. The goal of these initiatives is to accelerate the momentum for promoting hydrogen society in Indonesia in the right path. As for the forum in Jakarta, please go to the next page. Now we are going to organize second Indonesia-Japan Hydrogen and Ammonia Development Forum in February 2025. The key point for this forum is to address thematic issues, not just showing sample cases. We don't explain the detailed programs today, but if you have any specific requests, please let us know. We would appreciate it if you join the forum.
Okay, thank you very much, Yoshihara-san. So lastly from me, I would like to talk about the key message and also discussion points for today. And this slide shows the broader concept about our idea, how we approach the energy transition, realization of energy transition in both countries, meaning Indonesia and Japan. And you can see left side is for Indonesia and the right side is for Japan. And the key message here you can see in above is that the cross-border cooperation is the key for the achievement of energy transition in Indonesia and Japan. And most of the participants see the global news recently, just also today, this morning, some Japanese news media explained that the hydrogen market globally facing difficulty in terms of the price escalation for the renewable energy production cost arises, and also the more and more demand expectation for LNG, etc. So in the short period of time, actually, the hydrogen global market seems to be kind of the taking the rather conservative stance compared to this 1 year or 2 year. But also that news article also mentions that in that situation can overcome by making the strong partnership with our partner countries. So from JICA's perspective, we believe that Indonesia can become a very good partner for Japan to accelerate and develop the new market opportunity for establishing the new energy market creation. So here, as Yoshihara-san and I explained, through this survey, we try to make a lot of occasions for the stakeholder engagement, and we try to provide the regulatory frameworks or policy standards analysis through this survey so that we can have a mutual input. And also, not only those high-level input, we also would like to have actual collaboration with PLN and Pertamina to conduct a study, joint study, to come up with the promising concept or programs that can be implemented in a short time of frame. And ultimately, we believe that this kind of the cross-border cooperation can contribute both to the energy transition in Indonesia and Japan. That's the key message I would like to emphasize. And for the last slide, this is the discussion point. So yeah, thank you for listening to our presentation. And after our presentation, we'd like to open the floor to have a discussion on many on these points. So for the first point is that, yeah, please kindly give your feedbacks about the below points. So we presented about the concept and focus of the study. So please kindly provide us any comments, any open comment is welcome. So please kindly give that. And the second is the priority and focus of your organization. We would like to hear from you, and please also comment how our survey can contribute to your organization's priority and focus. And the third point is about what is your expectation for JICA and the consultant team overall. And any other questions or comments, we are also happy to receive. And for the second item, this is rather the follow-up points, but please kindly consider about below points within your organization after meeting. So please kindly officially assign some of the person in charge engaged for this survey. So we would expect intensive series of focused discussion, both online and offline. Me, myself, and the survey team, we will come occasionally to Indonesia to have offline communication. And also we would like to have some potentially kind of the joint working group among the several organizations to accelerate the intensive discussions. And secondly, we understand that the several other development partners and donors, they are also conducting the survey related with new energy. So if they have any concern or comments about the demarcation between other donors, development partners, please also kindly let us know. And please consider how your organization can make the full use of JICA and the survey. Not only this survey, but the broader partnership, we are also welcome to hear. So these are the discussion points that we would like to raise. Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, move on to the discussion and the question part. So let's take 30 minutes. So now it's 1:50. So until 2:20, we would like to open the floor and having the questions and discussion session. So may we invite any colleagues firstly, if any questions and feedbacks on those discussion points?
Okay, thank you, Nakashima-san, for the presentation. I agree with you that this kickoff meeting is very important because the data is the main thing to have a better better conclusion for our next step. And currently, I'd like to invite my colleague from Hydrogen team from Directorate of Various New Renewable Energy to give some comments or questions. Siapa? Pak Urip, Pak Yusak?
Thank you. So while, yeah, thank you very much, esteemed colleagues. Maybe, yeah, you can discuss internally and you can share later on. But yeah, Pak Ricky, thank you so much. So yeah, please.
Open discussion ya.
Open discussion.
Speaking
Yeah,
ya.
open, yeah.
Okay, thank you Pak Kojun and team. My name is Ricky from VP Decarbonization PLN. Actually, PLN has already produced hydrogen and we have already many done the project ya, starting from the power gen and then hydrogen mobility and maybe the next for the industrial. Maybe I would like to ask about the about the role of JICA. We have some pain point. Yeah, I would like to tell you the pain point, how to speed up the hydrogen ecosystem. The first pain point about the vehicle. This is very hard to find the vehicle, yeah, for utilization, like the fuel cell. Yeah, there's many fuel cell, yes. You know, there's many fuel cell. Yeah, but sometimes the price is not what we think about. Yeah, the price. Yeah, about the full cell. And the second one about the storage. Yeah. So PLN now use the type 1 storage. And we last time I go to Hong Kong, Beijing, and Japan. We find the type 3, type 4. Yeah. But yeah, we hope that JICA can help bringing the those of vehicle storage to here, yeah, to display, because for us, yeah, this hydrogen is very new, so we need to have some display, yeah, and also helped by my colleague from the BRIN, yeah, to evaluate and to the monitor, yeah, this kind of storage is possible or not, because PLN have a challenging when we want to transport the hydrogen from Java to several islands, because we want to replace the diesel in many islands, because we have 2,300 islands 5,300 unit diesel, 2.3 gigawatt. So many we can replace. But the problem is the storage. The problem is the transport. The problem is the vehicle. This is for the power gen. Because of the problem, now we have already had the Toyota full cell EODF. We just use this full cell Toyota just for several events in Jakarta. Last time we provide for the anniversary of SDM in Monas, we provide it. Just it still in the same main lane, but it's challenging for us when we want to transport it to island. That's why I discussion with my colleague from the BRIN how we can connect in the dot the technology, starting from type 3, type 4, metal hybrid, but I haven't got the technology from Japan. Maybe JICA can find it, and then help us to support this acceleration, And then the third one about the hydrogen mobility, From many years, since last year, I've already asked Toyota to bring Toyota Sorabus, Sorabus here, Mirai here. They only give us Mirai, Mirai 1.0, just for a little bit. They try to feeling, and we haven't tried Sorabus, come here. That's why we have another full cell car from other countries. Because my boss eager, to collaborate with Japan, but the Japan cannot give us, what we want. That's why my boss asks other country, the vehicle. I think JICA can bridging us, to Toyota. It's very hard, Pak. I've already complained to Toyota why you put your vehicle to Thailand, not here, to Bangkok, What is the difference between Thailand and Indonesia? I think Indonesia has many off-taker, Hydrogen mobility, including when I go to Japan, Tokyo, I see I forget it, Isuzu, hydrogen engine. Wow, maybe you can also bridging, those Isuzu hydrogen truck come here, because Pak Kojun, I've informed you, we have already convert ICE combustion engine truck 16 ton to battery EV, Pak. PT Alun, already, Pak. So I think this is a good news, to bring other states to convert from the ICE combustion engine into full cell EV. We hope Japan also can help us, because it needs a lot of money, And then the third one about the industrial, Industrial, actually, I don't know about the policy, because we need, when I see your key concept, one of this considering is about the gap between the aspiration of taker and then production. Because if you production from the electrolysis, the price is around LDL, HOH around $6 per kg. Some partner asks about 3 until $4 per kg. There is a gap. When I see last time my partner from US, they said in US, Pariki, ammonia from the green is around $1,000 per ton. But Biden subsidized, I don't know Trump, Biden subsidized 50%, Pak. $500 per ton. I hope JICA can also, because I see you also consider about the policy, how we can speed up the hydrogen ecosystem. That's all, Pak Kojun and friends. We hope here not only just a concept, we sit here just a concept, because I think we have already talked about this since last year, But we hope after this, not only concept, we can do it soon as possible. Fast, Pak. Yeah, because the hydrogen is not the future, but now. But now, not the future, but now, Pak. Yeah, because China is already, you know, China, the price 4.8 USD per kg. It's very cheap. Yeah, 35 yuan. The Korea on also, then everything. That's why we hope that from this meeting, yeah, after this, we can produce not only paper, but you can help us to bridging to your cooperation vehicle manufacturer like Toyota, Kawasaki, right? Isuzu, yeah. Because we want to speed up. Last time I've already met the government of Jakarta. They were interesting and impressed, Pak. But we have already done, and I already invite them to come to our acara in Senayan. Now they are now thinking about how whether that they can replace some of their battery EV to full cell EV, Pak. Angkot, apa microtrans ya? Microtrans. That's all, Pak Kojun and friends. I hope after this we can execute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pak Kojun.
Thank you so much, Pak Ricky. So yeah, you raised several important points, feedback to our survey, and that surely helps. And from me to, you on the floor, I would like to respond 3 points. So throughout our survey, as you suggested, you suggested about the vehicle and the storage that is necessary here in this country. And we understand that, of course, you would like to have the quick implementation. But our survey may provide the technology comparison study. So we may be able to have consideration about the comparison, what kind of technology, what kind of product may have a better fit here in Indonesia. And hopefully those potential Japanese companies can have appetite to provide or invest here in Indonesia. And for the second point is about the Japanese private company engagement. So as we explained, yes, we would like to encourage the public and the private sector engagement through this survey. So we will surely make several occasions, and we will arrange the Japan visit and forum here in Indonesia. So through those, we would like to ask directly to those each company's interest for that. And in addition to that, hopefully what JICA can provide value add is that we also would like to bridge Japanese government too. So METI, they of course several occasions make by themselves to visit, like the Indonesia-Japan Energy Forum last week. But we also try to communicate with them that as the Japanese industrial policy, how Japan should cooperate with Indonesia in terms of this new energy market creation. So that's the second point. And the third point is about the subsidy mechanism. So that's surely important, necessary, and that is very difficult to make designing. So through our survey, we would like to address to that important issue. Thank you. Any points from Yamaguchi-san, if you may have? Thank you.
In addition to Mr. Nakashima's comments, I'd like to add some points. As you may understand, the Japanese manufacturers are quite cautious about providing their technology to you. So that is the underlying issues of that is maybe the presence of technical standards or safety standards. If there are some technical standards or safety standards in Indonesia, they are really eager to provide their technology. The barrier will be eliminated. So we'd like to consider what kind of technical standards or safety standards in Indonesia is needed through this survey. Thank you.
Thank you. So it's open discussion. So any colleagues from Pertamina or MEMR or Bring colleagues, thank you so much for attending. So anybody, if you have any comments or feedbacks, it's highly appreciated. Thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Ali Gunawan. I'm from Pertamina, and thank you for arranging the meeting from ABTKI. So basically for Pertamina, when we consider to develop the hydrogen business, we have to look at the full ecosystem. First is the supply of the hydrogen, second is the production, and the third is the market. In terms of production, I believe that to produce the hydrogen, the technology is there. It's only that the technology is still expensive because it's rather new than the other energy technology. In terms of supply, I believe that Indonesia has a lot of opportunity to supply green hydrogen using renewable energy. We have a geothermal capacity, we have solar power, we have wind and also hydropower. However, for the third ecosystem, which is the market, it's very difficult to introduce the hydrogen into the Indonesian market because the price is not competitive enough compared to the fossil energy, and even compared to the EV, the hydrogen is still expensive. That's why the way I suggest to develop the ecosystem is that we are not able to only focusing the market in Indonesia. So I think the first thing we have to build the supply and production in Indonesia. The market can be overseas, not depends on the Indonesian market. That's why we also need support from JK, whether we can supply hydrogen, green hydrogen, blue hydrogen to the Japan, because there's a lot of initiative. Even in Pertamina, we also have initiative for hydrogen export. Not only green, but also blue. We have a project in Bintuni that still need a market. So I think the point is that we need also to have a support from the JK, how to introduce the hydrogen production in Indonesia into Japanese market. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your comments. And yes, we really appreciate your comments that establishing the ecosystem covering from the production side to the transportation and also the actual usage side. That's exactly what we tried to have focus on our survey. And as you also kindly touch upon, yes, green, blue, hydrogen development here in Indonesia and potentially export to Japan. That's also the scope of our survey. And yes, it's always, how to say, not easy to consider how to make the competitiveness for hydrogen and ammonia in this country. You touched upon the comparison between the fossil fuel and also the EV, etc. So we also consider there's a gap and steps that this country needs to take. And as Pakriki mentioned, for this last year and this year, everybody talking about hydrogen, new energy here in Indonesia. And as we discussed with Japanese companies, everybody's talking about the price, of course. So now we should have a discussion when and how to make the actual mechanism to fill those gaps. And it's not easy. It's not easy price compensation or the market mechanism that needs to be installed in this country. It's not at all easy discussion, but there are, of course, some good model cases overseas. So maybe through our survey, we can provide some sample from other countries' cases and share and consider together with all the stakeholders what would be the best fit for Indonesia. If you have, yeah.
Thank you so much for your comments. In addition to Mr. Nakashima's comment, maybe Dream Incubator can contribute to design the kind of price compensation scheme, because we have a long-term advisory. We have done long-term advisory to Japanese Ministry of Economics and Industry to design the price compensation scheme in Japan. So we have done benchmarks of Germany's or UK or some other countries, and we have abundant experience to consider what kind of regulatory frameworks is suitable for Indonesia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We may have, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oke, makasih Mas Sang. I will ask in 13 slide 13. In your timeline, your target about
Excuse me, which slide?
yes,
First, I think, yes, thank you,
Uh,
thank you.
in the continuous update, your target the price competitiveness, yes, and financial program. Can you keep the target? How many price? How many competitive price in this your target?
Oh, you are questioning about the target price
Yes,
range.
the
Oh, I
target
think
price.
we still, do you have any target figure as
How
of now?
many
Maybe as of
dollar
now.
per kilojoule, right?
Thank you so much. We have just started that we are now, our survey team already conducting the comparison between other countries. So throughout our comparison survey, maybe we would come up what would be the competitive price range. But if Yamaguchi-san survey team, if you have any idea, what would be, yeah, please, and how we make. Thank you.
Can you give the range if you're not execute range from and until dollars, for example. Subsidize.
Thank you so much. I think we need to benchmark on the price level of other competitors like Malaysia or Vietnam or Australia or Middle East countries or like that. And also we need to understand the off-takers' needs of the price level. And then we have some hearing for Japanese off-takers. What is the like the promising hydrogen cost in the future? Maybe could you check the current hydrogen prices? Okay, we can show you the details of the price level, but in the future, in 2050, 150 US cents per kilogram. 150 US cents. 150 US cents. Yeah. Yes.
In the long
Yes,
run,
the government's target in Japan. Then we can share that kind of information to you.
Your subsidize or your price?
That is the government's target in Japan.
Give subsidize.
Give subsidize, yeah.
1.5 US
Yeah.
per kg. Yeah.
That is the target of price.
Target price.
Yeah, target price.
Yeah.
The target price of Japanese government is 1.5 US per kilogram. Yes,
1.5 USD per kg. Your target price hydrogen landed price in Japan.
Yes.
Very good.
Green.
green. In the long run, it is green. Yes. And from the perspective of competitors, like other countries, Malaysia and other ASEAN countries, the price will be under the $2 per kilogram in the long run. And that will be the target price from the perspective of other countries.
Very challenging, yeah.
Yes,
Really
The-
challenging.
You including the transport, let's say from Indonesia to Japan. What are you using? Liquid, LPG, ammonia, yeah.
They are not.
Very challenging.
Yes, very challenging.
So we will do some benchmark on the price level of other countries, and also we will have an interview with the off-takers in Japan. So yeah, that kind of information could be explained by us. Yes, thank you.
Because tarif berdasarkan PPT, the lowest restriction is around 4.4 unit per kg. When again? So how we reduce 4.4 into 1.5?
Yeah.
In your landed price, right?
Yeah.
Let's say using ammonia, I don't know, 0.5 USD per kg. So we need 1 USD per kg for this one. Very challenging.
Yeah, very challenging.
Okay, thank you so much for your questions and discussions, and stay open to the floor. We may have 5 minutes or more, so anybody from the floor, if you have any question. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Maybe there are some online participants, so better to use some.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Rina. I'm from the MEMR, but I'm from the Directorate General of Oil and Gas, so sister institution of this institution on renewable energy. So I'm Rina, and thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you for concepting this cooperation between JICA and Indonesia. Some points that I would like to make a clarification. I see that your plan is actually already quite comprehensive, but I don't see where you put like on the safety uh, aspect on the analysis. So how you you know analyze the safety implementation of hydrogen in Indonesia, because it's quite different in Japan. Maybe we have a similar like basic geographical condition like we have in the Ring of Fire, and we have a lot of earthquake, but the climate is different, and also the current infrastructure is different. That's the safety. And the second thing is I want to see where you do the analysis on the social acceptance of the people, because the implementation of hydrogen, we're talking about the price, but also we also talk about how the society will accept the implementation of hydrogen. You talk about creating a new infrastructure, like a new industrial area in your paper, but I don't see how, like to get into that point, how you make the society, what is your strategy, what is your proposal to Indonesia government to make the society accept this hydrogen? Because yes, in this room, all of us already understand the safety and also the benefit of using hydrogen and other new renewable energy, but not the main part of Indonesia, right? So I think if you can, it will be very good to incorporate that to your analysis. And the third thing, I forgot in which slide, but I saw that you analyze on the infrastructure, but what I can catch on from your slides is only the feasibility of building new infrastructure. And we know I'm talking about the direct oil and gas sector. The infrastructure of oil and gas sector already mature, and we have pipeline grid as well. It's already there. Have you considered as well, like using the existing pipelines of let's say CNG or ENG or LNG infrastructure that existing in Indonesia, for example, in Badak or in Arun or in Java with pipeline? Um, Before we're talking about the price, maybe we can also catch or tap on that area as well. So we can, come up with more reasonable price. We know that the price cannot be as cheap as in Japan or as in Australia or in other countries, but we can go there by trying, to optimize what we're having right now. So the existing infrastructure should be also taken into account. It's not only the infrastructure that in the land, but also like the shipping technology, because LNG we have LNG ship, we have LNG truck, and maybe you should, get into information on that part as well. So you when the report comes up, you give suggestions to Indonesia to implement this hydrogen energy. You will know that okay, we actually already have this industry, like we have already this players like in LNG transporters that actually can transport hydrogen, and we have pipeline in Java, in Cilegon from Cilegon to Surabaya, and you can actually tap into hydrogen. And I'm sorry for quite a long input, but lastly, you also mentioned about creating hydrogen from methane, and it means that we will have certainly certain part of carbon emission, and we are in the era that we really calculate how much we create for our emission. Yes, we still don't have the policy of carbon tax, not really strengthened, but maybe when you, I don't know, maybe in the what slide you can go to Mhm. the one that have blue hydrogen. No, 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 no. Yes, this one. Okay. How about the carbon that is emitted uh, by the producing of this type of hydrogen? Maybe you can also come up with, if you propose this way, because at the very first beginning you said that we want to find the shortest way, right? We want to find the shortest way, the most efficient way to implement hydrogen in Indonesia. And we know that in Indonesia we have a lot of gas, natural gas. So maybe it would be most likely you will go through this path. And and even if you go to this path, please give also justification on how we should build, the carbon capture or carbon capture utilization and storage environment ecosystem in Indonesia. Like where we should put it. Should we put it in Java, or should we put it in Kalimantan, or we should just move it to Papua, or where? Um, I think it will be more realistic and more easy to be digested and implemented. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Lina-san. Am I pronouncing correct? Yeah, thank you very much. Can you turn off your mic? Thank you very much, Lina-san, for your passionate and thoroughly comment. And for the first point, could you go to the slide 6? Yes. So this is the TOR of our survey. And for your first point about the safety, we understand that it can be included in the standard or regulation related item. And how much depth we better go into is that we need to carefully assess initially. But yes, we understand that your ministry, ESDM MMR, also has intention to develop more standards together with the committee established with PSN. So yeah, we hope that we may come up some of the points so that we can have a good input from the Japanese experience. And maybe should I, excuse me, turn off that mic. Oh, yeah, like that. Thank you. And for your second point, acceptance, social acceptance of people, that's also a very important point we also consider. So we couldn't explain today, but in TOR 11, we included that, we would like to make the analysis and propose about the concept and approach of the hydrogen society and why Indonesia has the advantage to utilize new energy sources and why it contributes to the net zero by 2060. So we would like to make some concept and approach that can be easy to understand for the public people. And we would like to utilize some of the evidence too. So not only the narrative, but also try to use the evidence and the data and the figures so that people can have a good sense why Indonesia needs to promote new energy too. So that, we also actually would like to have some exercise at the beginning of the survey. And for your third point is about the existing infrastructure, utilization of existing infrastructure. Thank you so much. So later on, our Pertamina colleague, they will explain about the concept of the Sumatra Island green hydrogen or sub-hub. And there in Sumatra, of course, there are a lot of existing infrastructure. So maybe region by region, we may come up with the target area, and we will take into consideration how we can optimize the cost by utilizing the existing infrastructure, etc. So yeah, that's also we will take into account. So thank you for your feedback. That's very helpful. And fourth point about the justification for the CCS utilization for environmental, etc. That's also important point. So we would take into consideration. But our survey, we will consider more. But initially, primarily, we would like to have the focus on the green hydrogen and ammonia. But you are right, especially you're from the oil and gas office, and we also understand that the blue hydrogen ammonia also has a lot of potential here, of course, and many companies try to engage with that. So yeah, let's keep the discussion on this part too. And that's your question about the where, the location, Java or Kalimantan or etc. That's also we need to have a lot of advice from your ministry too. And based on your input and advice, we would make a further consideration and study on those. Where should be the better hub for green, blue, new energy. So yeah, thank you so much. That's from me. Any other? Yeah. Okay, so maybe time is coming, but if anybody has one last feedbacks or comments, we highly appreciate. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Continuing the previous question from Mbak Nina. So regarding for how to make the society to accept the hydrogen. So do you have any plan to also discuss with the such as the government of regional, such as Jakarta government, regional. So because in page 11, so you propose to use the intracity using bus. So I think who's better got the bus transportation except our regional government. So do you have any plan to discuss with them? Thank you.
As of now, we didn't clearly have that plan, but yes, considering the usage for the transportation sector, we also already aware that currently there's no regulation and there's no standard for the actual usage in the ordinary road, right? So we understand that in order to consider the usage for the transportation part, we also already feel the necessity to have the communication with Ministry of Transport. I don't know whether there's colleagues from Ministry of Transportation today, but we sent an invitation letter to Ministry of Transportation too. So including that, as you pointed out, regional government, DKI is also crucial. And for JICA's perspective, we have a good partnership coordination with DKI for the in many aspects, especially for the MRT project, etc. So maybe we can, have contact with them. But let us take your comments back and consider. And we also haven't considered that the social acceptance part. For our survey, we don't intend to have any open forum or etc. to public, but we hope that our survey can become a good input to each of the ministry or your organization. That's our hope. So yeah. Okay, so thank you very much. If you are okay, we can continue. Or do you think does everybody want to have a quick time for eating those lunch or I continue. Okay, we can continue. So yeah, next is the presentation by Emily Mao, is in colleague. So may we invite Emily Mao colleague to have a presentation for 15 minutes.
Less 15 minutes. Only 5 minutes. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Uri Priyono, and my colleague from Directorate Various Renewable Energy, and you can call me hydrogen team. We usually collaborate with Pak Ricky from BLN, Pak Haryo from Pertamina, and Pak Hamid and Pak Denny. Yes, yes, okay. Uh, we will presenting about the regulatory from framework, strategic plan, and a pathway for hydrogen and ammonia development in Indonesia. And this the national hydrogen ecosystem development step. We hope we can start from 3 pillars, and we can start from the pillar 1. Indonesia will reduce the dependence on fossil fuel on to ensure energy sovereignty and security. And then pillar 2, Indonesia seek to achieve decarbonization. And pillar 3, Indonesia will the export hydrogen, not only in Japan, but in the other countries. And next step, implementing strategy, this ecosystem approach, we aim to create an integrated value chain for hydrogen, encompassing production, distribution, and utilization. Collaborating with the international stakeholder will future enhance our ability to achieve these ambitious goals, ensuring Indonesia competitive in the global hydrogen market. Next. Okay, this the Indonesia hydrogen national strategy, and this the announced in last year, December, in the 2023. The development of low carbon hydrogen and ammonia in central to Indonesia strategy for decarbonization. The fuel will serve as substitute for the high carbon alternative across multiple sectors, including industry, transportation, and power generation. By reducing emission in energy intensive industries like cement and steel, hydrogen support for our commitment to climate action. In transportation, hydrogen will complement electric vehicle by catering to long distance travel requirement, such as the heavy duty truck and shipping. This diversification enhance and security while promoting sustainable mobility solution. Similarly, in the energy sector, hydrogen and ammonia will be used for the co-firing in fossil fuel plant, ensuring a gradual transition to cleaner energy source. The next slide. This is the implementation strategy for hydrogen and ammonia. We have 3 terms: the short term, medium term, and long term. The short term, the initiative phase, and medium term, development and integrating phase, and the long term, accelerated and sustainable phase. The election phase for envision as a regional hub for the low carbon hydrogen and ammonia with increased investment in integrated supply chain and technological independence. Indonesia will position itself as a global leader in the green hydrogen market, contributing to the economic growth and sustainability. And next slide. The National Hydrogen and Ammonia Action Plan. Yes, the National Hydrogen Ammonia Action Plan lays the groundwork for the sustainable hydrogen ecosystem in Indonesia, include regulatory benchmarking, product certification, and competency development to ensure robust foundation for hydrogen adoption. R&D will drive technological advance and economic availability across the supply chain. In the production phase, initiative such as pilot project, investment facilitation, and policy incentive will support large-scale hydrogen production. Distribution strategies will focus on building gas network and developing logistic infrastructure for the efficient transportation. Utilization effort will target key sector, including industry, transportation, and power generation, to maximize the impact of hydrogen technologies. And next slide. This is the development of national hydrogen standard. Yes, Indonesia recognized the important standard in supporting the hydrogen economy in 2024. Three national standard SNE we were established here in the Comtech, and Pak Denny and Pak Riki, Pak Haryo, thank you for your support to this. The future standardization effort will address hydrogen generator, electrolysis, and storage technology for the industrial, commercial, and residential use. This roadmap for the standard development reflect Indonesia's commitment to fostering a reliable and sustainable hydrogen ecosystem. Okay, next slide. Yes, this is a policy prepared by the MMR, the first hydrogen national strategy. The document cover current condition, direction, and goals of hydrogen development in Indonesia. This announced in the December 15, 2023. You can download this document in the website. And the second one, Hydrogen Technological Committee. Yes, the technical committee established with the scope where the ISO TC of the hydrogen technology and Standard National Indonesia SNE national standard, and the green hydrogen supply and chain feasibility study upstream and downstream. On the progress, we still yes, we have the still the document, the roadmap. In the near time we can finishing and we'll announce. And okay, next slide. Yeah, okay, this is the future collaboration step for hydrogen technology. The collaboration hydrogen the success of the Indonesia hydrogen development depend on the collaborative effort across the sector, the government actively preparing norm, standard, and regulatory framework to guide hydrogen adoption from the academy and research R&D and the private sector. This is the collaboration of all the step for the hydrogen development. We would like to emphasize Indonesia commitment to advancing green hydrogen and ammonia as part of our energy transition. These efforts are not only about achieving environmental sustainability, but also about the building economic resilience and the enhancing energy security. Our collaboration with Japan scientists the power of international partnership in the addressing global energy challenge.
Yeah, thank you very much for your explanation. Can I ask you one quick confirmation? So, yeah, we have heard that the detailed roadmap to be issued sometime soon, but what's the current situation and expectation?
Hydrogen the Aster roadmap.
Okay, thank you. The detail of our roadmap of hydrogen and ammonia development in Indonesia is still finalized. We hope this roadmap can launching in the end of this year. We have agenda to review our roadmap, so the number of our roadmap in short term, medium term, and long term until to 2060 is still adjusted to the RUKN and RUN numbers. So we apologize that today we can provide the number to you all. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And it's really appreciated that you share the current status. And yes, once that data roadmap to be launched, we would like to happy to have a follow-up discussion and individual session for that. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for, me, my esteemed colleague to have a presentation. And let's move on to the next topic. So next is from the presentation by Pertamina. So may we ask Pertamina colleagues to have a presentation? Thank you.
So thank you, Nakasima-san, for the opportunity, and thank you for the comprehensive discussion that we have today. So actually, this is the addition information that complete what Pak Ari Kurniawan mentioned before, that we are from Pertamina, need helps from Japan to develop the ecosystem of hydrogen comprehensively from the upstream to downstream, actually from the technology, how to make it cheaper than before, and to the market. We do hope we can untapping the market from the domestic and also the exports. So besides on that initiative, we also have the extended initiative actually in terms of power to X. So this is one of our initiative that we do also hope can help by JICA to develop together with Pertamina. So we have several slides for today. So this is the map of the energy supply that we have in Indonesia. And we believe that power to X is one of key strategy to utilize hydrogen by converting renewable energy into the more high value products like fuels and chemicals. As the world's second largest geothermal resource holder, Indonesia has an abundance of resource of renewable energy, and particularly from geothermal. So it's offering the opportunities actually to produce green hydrogen and its derivative. And we believe that this is aligned with Indonesia net zero target by 2060, and also as the one of initiative to develop the new revenue stream for Pertamina and also Indonesia, and strengthen the position as the one of global leaders in renewable energy and sustainable exports. In the next slide, yeah, this is the supply chain of the Power to X. Power to X can leverage hydrogen as a central component, enabling the production of clean fuels like ammonia, like green methanol, and also green sustainable efficient fuel, or SAF. For Indonesia, this means turning the fast of renewable resources into the products that have high demands markets to export, such as Singapore, Europe, and Japan, and also supporting the global decarbonization efforts while boosting the export revenue of Pertamina initiative. So what we can see from the schematic, hydrogen has a really central component to extend the value of renewable energy and also biomass into the more valuable product like heat, commodity, and then the power, and then the fuel for mobility, and also for chemicals. And also in the next slide, this is the framework that we believe that we can pursue together between Pertamina and also Kementerian ESDM and also JICA in terms of optimizing power to X monetization in the green low carbon H2 or the other project. So this is the framework actually. So the basic idea is to reduce present cost of clean hydrogen, and then we can extend it from to reduce production costs, including on the topics of the cheaper power supply, including the location with the abundance of renewable power, including the reduced logistic costs, and also the cheaper in terms of hydrogen production, like electrolyzers. And the second framework is to reduce risk and decrease cost of capital. We do hope from this initiative we can mitigate the risk related to hydrogen projects, like the offtake risk, technology risk, EPC risk, operation and maintenance risk, and also supply risk. And last, we do hope that our initiative also can solve the problem related to host country, like a macroeconomic risk, and then policy and also regulatory risk, infrastructure risk, and also the ESG risk. So this is the first framework that we can discuss later on the study between JICA, Pertamina, and also Kementerian ESDM on the study that we will develop in 2024 until 2026. I guess that's 3 slides that will be the extension of the initiative that beside the hydrogen ecosystem that we really need to discuss on, like from the upstream to the downstream of hydrogen. So this is extended of the initiative from Pertamina. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on to the presentation from PLN. So Pak Ricky, may we request a presentation from PLN? Thank you.
The development of hydrogen and ammonia in PLN, collaboration opportunities with JICA Maybe I would like to brief some what PLN doing here. So we have already had 73 gigawatt generation capacity, 323 terawatt hour. We have transmission line 71 kilometer circuit and 1 million kilometer for distribution line. So I think this is competitive advantages from the PLN to produce the hydrogen. And then for the NZA, we have many. Some of them is talking about the 1 gigawatt utilization. This is what we want to do to the design using the fuel cell hydrogen. And then we have planned to develop 21 gigawatt renewable plants and some of them using for the green hydrogen. PLN keep on the track of green commitment for NZA. We have already built the third largest floating PV in the world, Cirata 192 megawatt peak. And we have already built the 10 megawatt from 50 megawatt PV for the IKN electricity, and we have already produced the green hydrogen in Indonesia. We have also has a collaboration with other party to have a ground mounted 100 megawatt peak in Cikampek. And then PLN has also built the solar PV manufacturing capacity 1 gigawatt per year with the Trina Solar and DSS. And we have doing now development of green hydrogen ammonia. And the last collaboration with startup. Yeah, this morning I meet some startup from Japan to produce the hydrogen. And there is many partner come to us. Why? Because we know Indonesia a lot of renewable energy, but totally 3,600 gigawatt, but only 0.35% for the electricity, not yet for the molecule. So many partner come to us to harvest this hydrogen, green energy for the hydrogen. And then, PLN aspire to build the S2 business and welcome to strategic technology cooperation. We invite JICA to collaborate and also help support us to this hydrogen business. We have partnership to the world class, access to renewable resources, geothermal, wind, and solar, and also PLN infrastructure and capability access power and production. So we have several staging because we have many power line and transmission and distribution. So is it possible to for the speed up from the grid with the renewable energy certificate? And the second one, we build the hydro and solar and and combine with the grid and REC. So if you see this LCOH from the grid, we can produce around 4.4 USD per kg. This is plan gate, not yet landed price. Plan gate 4.4 USD per kg, and we hope it will be reduced to 3.4 and 3.2. This is very challenging. If you said in the Japan landed price is 1.5, very challenging. And we have already promoting the hydrogen ecosystem. What I told you before. We have in Kamojang for producing the hydrogen from the geothermal Kamojang, and then hybrid between PV and grid in Jakarta, Muara Karangan Priok, and then we have S2 refuel station for the S2 mobility, and we have a hydrogen center collaborate with our partner BRIN and also SDM EBTQA and also IFHE, Indonesia Full Cell Hydrogen Energy. And we have a concept of Nusantara High Park. So we will build the hydrogen park in IKN, like Takasago, but it's a very the bigger one, like Takasago and others. And this is we have already full cell hydrogen for several event in Jakarta. This is for the electric run. The electricity for this event totally 100% supplied by full cell hydrogen. And last one, for the anniversary of ESDM in Monas, we also provide the hydrogen full cell. And in Sumatra, we have a strategic partnership to producing the hydrogen plant. It's around 700 megawatt, 100 KTPA. and using piping to the Singapore. And this is some program we have already done, doing, and will do. Yeah. So for the power again, we will have a hydrogenation for Medang. It's very interesting. Medang is already supplied by PV and then BESS and hybrid with the diesel. There is some excess from the PV. So from the excess, we will integrate with the hydrogen plant, yeah, to producing the electricity. And Gili Ketapang, this is very interesting. 5 kilometers from Probolinggo. We want to replace the diesel with the full cell. We have already 2 full cell Toyota to buy 100 kVA in Muara Karang. We will relocate to this Gili Ketapang. And also in Bangka, in Rengit Island, and Waingapu, 1.5 megawatt in Sumba Island. And co-firing ammonia with a Japanese also partner in Labuan, I think in February 2025. Yeah. There will be a project co-firing ammonia. And then Pesanggaran, I think next this Wednesday or next week, we will have co-firing 7% gas engine with the hydrogen, Pak. Pesanggaran. Last time 2% success, and we will up to 7%. I will report you to you, yeah. And full cell generator, yeah, it's very interesting. Next year, 2025, in Jakarta, we will have Formula E, Formula Grand Prix Electric. So we are challenging by our partner to have a full cell, yeah, to supply the electricity all of this Formula Jakarta International Epic, yeah. 7 megawatt, Pak. We need 7 megawatt. 7 megawatt. And then for the global hydrogen system, I think I should try to promote, yeah. In April 2025, yeah, we will have a global hydrogen summit in JCC. So PLN will support, yeah, using the full cell to electrify the event, yeah. In the event, we will have a summit, exhibitor, and also hydrogen road test. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think it will be the biggest one in Indonesia. And industry, we have a study, yeah, collaboration lah, ya, with the pupuk, ya, the one in Cikampek, and then we have also Jambi. And for the transport, that one, that are the flyer, please. JICA, don't forget to also support, ya. April 2025, ya. Yeah. Pintra.
Thank you.
Nyelipin. Okay, good. Thank you, Pak Denny. And then for the transport, okay, please, Pak Denny, we promote, ya. For the transport, PLN has already passenger car, ya. Not Mirai, ya. We hope Mirai come also. And also bus hydrogen and forklift. We have a forklift, 3 ton. So if you want to try the forklift, I think Budirjen is already driving the forklift, yeah. And also we want to build a hydrogen fuel cell in 3 locations in Jakarta, yeah. And now this is if you want to get some number, we have already prepared the number. Maybe you can support us, yeah. For the Medang, we need 550K USD. Gili Ketapang 625K USD. Suga, we will build the hub hydrogen in Belitung. Yeah, in Belitung we have a power plant Suga. Yeah, we need 4.5 million USD, and Waingapu in Sumba 85 million USD. Yeah, and then for Labuan we need is around 500K USD. Pesanggaran co-firing 7%, 50K USD. Jakarta International Epic, we need full cell, ya, 7 megawatt. We need 100K USD. Global Hydrogen Ecosystem Summit, ya, we need 50K USD, ya, April 2025. And in the one with the fertilizer company, Pupuk Indonesia, 70 million USD, and in Sumatra 2.3 billion. Yeah, this is include the piping, yeah, from Sumatra to Singapore. And this is what we have done. Yeah, we have other country neighborhood passenger car, and we have already modified the BEV to the full cell EV. This is from the you know the name of the car lah, yeah. And then forklift hydrogen and golf cart. This is belong to Brin and Brin. Thank you very much. Display in the Senayan and also motorbike, Pak. We have motorbike, Pak. We have already motorbike. Below 1 minute. Sorry, below 1 minute. The range is 160 kilometer. Yeah, 350 bar. Type 3. Yeah. And then this is the hydrogen. This is Jakarta Hydrogen Mobility. We have collaborated with the Transjakarta, Damri, and EBTKA, SDM. Jakarta Hydrogen Mobility, there will be a hydrogen refuel station in Jakarta. Thank you, Pak, from PLN. Back to you, Pak Kojen.
Great. Thank you very much, Pak Riki, for your very comprehensive and informative presentation. So thank you very much, all the participants, to share your presentation. So now we are moving to the last topic of our kickoff meeting. So it's the Q&A and discussions with the participants. So firstly, I would like to open to the floor. So the questions and the comments can be each side from the Indonesian stakeholders too. So if anybody has any questions, comments, I would like to open to the floor.
Yeah, Nakashimasan. I would like to get back to your presentation, maybe on the sixth slide, the term of reference. As you can see from our presentation from Pertamina, since we operate in oil and gas previously and now energy, but still around fuel. So that's why what we want to achieve is it's we can call it from the upstream to downstream. We have the electrical production facility in geothermal. Then we convert into hydrogen. We have the shipping subholding below us in Pertamina International Shipping. So we still hope that this because here on your sixth slide, it's mentioned that it's only hydrogen and ammonia. But as you can see from our presentation, and also I think from our break-off meeting previously, we would like also to explore other potential here. As mentioned, it's the sustainable aviation fuel. It's also one of the most potential product that we can produce, and also the market. I think it's already in plan, especially for export market. And also since it's a liquid product, also I think the distribution of the hydrogen itself will also mostly will be in liquid product. That's why we also mentioned about the Pertamina International Shipping. So we have the ecosystem. There are still study that is done in Pertamina International Shipping internally, but I think it will relate most also with this study. So I want to know how do you is it also possible to see Pertamina potential in terms of infrastructure, the existing one, and also is it also possible to widen the scope more than just hydrogen and also ammonia? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your comments. And maybe we had a meeting with Pertamina this morning, and then for your questions, we can widen the options of green, not only limited to the hydrogen and ammonia, but we basically focused on the products that can be produced by hydrogen. So maybe the sustainable aviation fuel could be produced from hydrogen. So yeah, that could be our scope. Then I think also e-methanol could be the more promising solution to for shipping or to to use methanol fuel cells to introduce the really small island to convert diesel to green. So we will identify the broader options that could be implemented in Indonesia.
So yeah, Nakashima-san, perhaps I would like to ask regarding the survey again. So will it be also possible to include the current and also the future investment opportunities regarding the hydrogen sector and also the recommendations for the government incentives, perhaps, or the subsidies that could potentially attract the investors? That's the first. And the second, would it be possible to include also the potential risks associated with the hydrogen development and how to mitigate all of them? And the third one is the questions regarding the data sharing mechanism within the joint working group. So, for example, the JICA and also the survey team come to Pertamina and ask regarding the infrastructure or the supply chain. Will it be shared publicly within the joint working group, or will it be analyzed only within the survey team, and then they will provide the output for the joint working group team? That is because perhaps we could potentially share some of the sensitive informations regarding the our company strategies and commercializations plan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Excuse me, could you repeat the first point? Your first point is about the potential.
Investment opportunities regarding the hydrogen sector and also the sorry, and also the recommendations regarding like in government incentive or the subsidies that could be possibly attract the customers or the investor.
Thank you very much. First point, actually, we also consider that point is very crucial to consider how to make the good ecosystem, new energy ecosystem, and making the leading model case here in Indonesia. So, as we talked with many of the Japanese companies, they always say the cost, the price is the issue, and how to fill the issue, how to fill the price issue. There are various ways. And as we talked, the price compensation mechanism or those market mechanism, surely it would take longer time if this country tries to install. But as Sasha-san mentioned, there are various ways to materialize the individual investment project by using the subsidies, possibly both from either from Indonesia or Japan side. Japanese government also can provide certain amount of grant scheme to the Japanese investors. So maybe that kind of combination can be the leading case for the model case. So maybe like the Itochu and Pupuk and Toyo Engineering project Gaia case. Some of you may have heard about it. They are doing the green ammonia production and exporting to Singapore case there is. And we also confirm some of the cases that the Japanese company also progressively utilize those supports. So we also try to see what kind of best mix can be considered throughout our survey. And the second point for the potential risks, yes, we also understand that not only about the potential, but also the risk is a very important aspect for the survey. So yeah, we will take that point to our survey. And for the third point, thank you very much for raising that issue. That's the very important point. And already we also communicate with some, and the answer is the confidential information is, of course, to be treated as the confidential. So for example, like if Pertamina can share some data among JICA and Pertamina, then it can be kept it as confidential, and it will not be disclosed even among the participants for the collaboration participants, partners for this survey. So also already we communicate with some Japanese companies, and those some Japanese companies also, they want to secure some of those confidential information, particularly related with their ongoing business consideration. So that kind of data treatment, yes, please, kindly coordinate individually what kind of information can be shared among the parties and what should be limited among the parties. So that's from me. And
Thank you so much for your comment. May I add additional comment for the first point? In Japan, Japanese government introduced three types of regulatory frameworks for market creation. The first one is carbon tax to to give incentives to enterprises to do some initiatives for low carbon carbon neutrality. And then the second point is the price compensation scheme to compensate the price gap to import hydrogen or ammonia from other countries. And then third one is the regulatory frameworks to secure the financial soundness of power generator, because the power generation is the most promising use case in Japan, but financial power generators need huge investment to switch their turbines to other ones for the hydrogen turbines or something like that. So they have some regulatory framework to secure that. Yes. So what I want to say is the total system design is really significant for market creation in hydrogen. So through entire this project, we need to find out what kind of regulatory framework is needed in Indonesia.
from JICA's perspective, may I ask MEMR colleague about the necessity or current situation of the discussion with the Ministry of Finance or BAPENAS with your ministry is related with those new energy, hydrogen and ammonia development. So last year you already issued national hydrogen strategy, and you are about to publish the detailed roadmap. And as we discussed, how in the future to introduce the supporting mechanism as the government of Indonesia would be critical for the market creation. So what's the current situation, or how do you view to have engagement or discussion with those ministries? And do you have any suggestion or advice to JICA and JICA survey team how we may approach to Ministry of Finance or BAPENAS in this?
Gimana? Enggak lah. Okay. Basically, currently we are still in the time of updating some planning document. So currently we are in the process of setting up RPJMN. It is like a medium term planning, and also currently we are in the process of finalizing the new national energy policy. So actually, previous regulation is issued on year 2014, and currently we are in the process of the to update this national energy policy to input uh, like net zero emission target 2060 and other related uh, current priorities, including hydrogen and also ammonia. But regarding the discussion with Bapenas, also of course they are already yeah informed and understand regarding these priorities. But for the discussion with the Ministry of Finance, I think we have not much have discussed with Ministry of Finance, especially regarding the how we can promote this hydrogen. But in the other side, we still have like a subsidy for fossil fuel and then subsidy for electricity. I think this is also challenges, and uh, I'm glad to hear that that's will be a part of your data collection and study regarding the how about the proper mechanism for Indonesia, especially how we can incentivize or we maybe subsidize to is it to the process or to the consumer, how which is the most proper for Indonesia. I think it's would be very good. But if my colleague have additional information from Directorate of New Renewable Energy, so please.
Check. Oh yeah. Thank you. Uh, uh, Several data has I just when make some statement regarding some police and that have been or are being formed currently. We receive a lot of assistance from some other donors, Nakasimasang, such as GIZ, Mentari, GGGI, and many more. Some will be similar to what JK is going to do, or vice versa. We hope JK can collaborate and then Dream Incubator yeah, can collaborate with them with other donors agencies so that the work has been complete can be still used and not overlap in the future. And what we are doing can be used some of foundation for development of hydrogen ecosystem in Indonesia. And then we also apologize from not being able to provide some numbers for the or data national hydrogen and ammonia roadmap document because because it is still in the state adjust the figure from the National Electricity General Plan or RUKN, and then the National Energy General Plan RUEN. We hope that before Global Hydrogen Ecosystem Summit, even which the Pak Riki mentioned, it's been complete. I think January or February, and we hope that at the GHES even it can be launched. We hope that. Thank you, Nakasimasang. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh, excuse me, for your last point. So, excuse me, can I have the exact understanding? So you mentioned that this GHE 2025, you are expecting the launching of.
Yeah, we expect to launching our roadmap in
Launching roadmap here.
Yeah.
So not within this year, but here.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
understand.
hope that we hope to we can finish state finish roadmap in January or February
Uh-huh.
2025. I think.
And maybe launching.
Yeah.
here. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. That's also a very important point. And if it's possible, yeah, we totally understand that before the launching, the information and the output is still confidential. But due to the limitation of our time frame, we have to complete our survey until 2026 February. And very unfortunately, due to the JICA's budgetary system, we cannot make any extension. So we have to sharply complete our survey at that timing. So if it's possible, gradually is okay. And we understand that some figures may change, but if we can have advanced discussion about that detailed roadmap from the hopefully January or sometime, that's very much appreciated.
どうもありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。And yeah, Tofik-san, you may remember when we meet at Tokyo, even Enya, DG Enya-san told us that she wants to have a connection between this forum and our February planned forum. So in order to have a good connection, we also would like to have some more understanding about the detailed roadmap. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, of course, we are more than happy to have direct collaboration. We are not sure about how much funding we can support, maybe very little, but we don't know. I mean, yeah, but anyway, we can openly, discuss how we can provide the in-kind support or budgetary support. Yeah, but yeah, we are open to hear you. Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you. We are more than happy to. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, we will check. Okay. Maybe, yeah, February is a little bit early for us to plan the Japan visit, but hopefully sometime in Japan visit around April sometime, we may plan some Japan visit. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. Sure. Of course, yes. So we put it as tentatively April, but maybe in May or sometime, but we can adjust. Yeah. Okay. And Tofik-san, excuse me, for the coordination with GIZ, if possible, if you would connect us or introduce GIZ team to us so that we can also have a discussion.
Of course.
Maybe, yeah.
You can contact the PIC, Ibu Ira.
Ira-san.
Ira-san, the PIC for cooperation.
Okay. Sure. So yeah, we are here this week, and actually we also already approached World Bank and ADB to share this survey, but we haven't yet approached the GIZ actually. So yeah, I feel that it's surely better for us to explain about the survey and discuss directly. It's better. So if we can meet them this week, if they are available, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, as mentioned by Pak Taufik, we currently have some of international partners that support us in the hydrogen development, not just GIZ, but also UK Embassy Implementary Program, and also React project with GGGI. So actually, on Tuesday, on 17th of December, we plan to have like a forum of cooperation partners under Directorate of Rice New and Renewable Energy, and we plan to invite JICA also. So there, maybe we can have some more discussions, or JICA can also present about this survey, because in that forum, we will invite all the donor partners that have collaboration with us.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, please kindly send us the invitation. Excuse me, may I clarify? Is it only for new energy, or it's broader renewable energy?
Yes, it's broader, not just it's broader, not
Broader,
just
yeah.
new energy, not just hydrogen, but also other renewable energy.
Sure,
But
sure.
hydrogen is part of it.
Yeah, sure, sure. Thank you.
And maybe also we have some project that is just begin, like JICA. For example, with UNDP, we also have net zero and nature positive, that specific one of the component is actually support on the green hydrogen development in Indonesia, and also with AFD. So JICA, AFD, and also net zero and nature positive is the three projects that very new in the green hydrogen. So yeah, maybe we should discuss more with them.
Yeah, surely, surely. Thank you so much. So yeah, we haven't had the direct contact with. Of course, we know them very well, but we haven't had the direct contact with them. With this focus for new energy. So yeah, if you can kindly have further coordination and let us know the how to meet them would be the better occasion. That's yeah, very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Tata. I'm from Research Centers for Energy Conversion and Conservation, BRIN. Basically, I was invited together with my colleagues, Mr. Hamid and Denny. Yeah, I think it is good situation or good opportunity for us to introduce a bit regarding to our activities for hydrogen. Yeah, maybe you look as Brain, you look at Brain as you see Dr. Hamid, yeah. We do many research regarding to the hydrogen from the upstream side, yeah, such as production. We have several research topic, how to make, how to accelerate the hydrogen produce better and well, yeah. We have several research regarding to the catalyst, and maybe we also have several collaboration with Pertamina regarding to the catalyst issue, and further regarding to more downstream area, we have several research to to implementation, yeah, to electrolyzer implementation. As you see, Dr. Hamid and his research group was the pioneer of the, changing or changing the vehicle, the normal vehicle, the ICA, internal combustion engine vehicle, into hydrogen. We have several model, and I think until now, Dr. Hamid collaborate with Pak Ricky, also try to make vehicle with higher or bigger capacities, Uh, and at this moment, I think hydrogen also become our concern, regarding to the research, because like yesterday, one of our chairman require us by the president, let's say, in order to to find the solution, the comparable sources that can be used to get the or to achieve the NZA. Maybe at this moment, let's say nuclear, one of the option, and they ask about how the hydrogen. I think for the implementation side, the PLN and Pertamina have introduced what they did, but in our side we more focus on the research, in the upstream area, and we also expecting contribution to be the partner, let's say for technology, especially hydrogen technology that will be implemented in Indonesia, because we are pretty sure in normally this situation or this technology need to be assessed to be implemented well in the further application. Therefore, we as a BRIN, National Research and Innovation Agency, very welcome if we have, collaboration in that area. At this moment, we have give our best or our expert in hydrogen, like Pak Hamid, Pak Denny, to contribute in Comtech, with ESDM and everything. And also Bu Dirjen also come from our our research center. Therefore, our research center can, resulting or producing a Dirjen. We are expecting later a collaboration. I think Pak Hamid and Pak Dini can be a bridge of our institution to be able to collaborate with all of you in this forum. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you very much for your comprehensive explanation about the current research and project actions that BRIN is taking. So yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, of course, we signed the MOU back in May, and of course, we would like to have a good partnership with BRIN. And as it's shown in slide number 12 here, we would like to have further discussions, and especially we would like to receive your guidance and advice to JICA to what focus that we should have for the standards discussions and technology and knowledge transfer discussions. So surely, yes, let's have the individual follow-up discussions for this part. Thank you. Okay, so does anybody have any further more comments or feedbacks, questions? Seems okay. So thank you very much. So yeah, it's now 3:30 and we have conducted around 2 hours of kickoff meeting. And we highly appreciate your concentrated and intensive discussion today. All your comments and feedbacks are very, very appreciated. And since this is just the start of the survey, and we will be very much committed throughout next year. So we are always happy to have a lot of communications with all the stakeholders, and any comments, questions, please give us any time. And we will always try to meet your requests and questions and comments. So let's keep on and let's make the momentum together with. So thank you very much. Terima kasih today. Thank you. Oh, yes, that's, yeah, okay. That's